Okay, here's the whole discussion that we're gonna be going on right about now. And yeah, you hear me click because I'm going back and forth between gameplays and stuff. But anyway, my name is Travis Show. What's up, guys? How you guys been doing? I am gonna be talking about the new Call of Duty game that's coming out. Well, Call of Duty 2014, not 2015. If you're asking me, I mean that was a joke. But 2014. This is called Advanced Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, or as the girls say it, Call of Duty. I mean, COD. Aww. Yeah, aw, as in their girl, and they like to call it aw. But this is so messed up. I mean, how I usually say it. So, I mean, I know y'all watching the whole chair over and over and over again, and you were trying to get used to it and see what you can break down. But a lot of people were trying to break this down, and the one thing that caught my eye was how did Kevin Spacey, I mean, the actor Kevin Spacey that plays some guy, end up becoming the bad guy. I mean, that's the only one way to find out is by playing the game. I mean, wait till the game comes out. But, however, the thing is, I mean, he just starts out talking about, I just really forgot. But here's what we're going to discuss right now. Now, the first thing that you will see in the trailer will be the main character, I guess, but you haven't seen his face until like the middle part or the close end of the trailer where you see his face. But the thing we're going to be focusing on right now is the exoskeleton suit, the EAS suit. I mean ESS, as I usually say it or call it. But the exoskeleton suit, this thing is used, seen in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare as the one you're seeing right now. I mean, obviously, this is a new Call of Duty, but you also seen this in Crysis 3, in which this was a different game made by EA. Call of Duty was made by, well, Advanced Warfare is making by Sledgehammer Games and developed by Activision. And the Crysis series has EA as Electronic Arts, and well, yeah, being developed by there too. Now, also, you also have the movie Elysium, and that was with a lot of people using the exosuits, and I've seen the movie. I have not seen any theaters, but I mean, if you're wondering, but it is cool. I mean, I suggest you watch it. Also, I suggest you should play Crysis, the Crysis series. I don't know, it doesn't matter between 1, 2, or 3. As long as you play it, then you would know what they're gonna talk about. But yeah, I mean, this exoskeleton suit will increase your abilities like from never before. Because humans, like, they have a little. Well, humans are really a little bit different. It depends on how big and strong or whatever you are. Exoskeleton suits make you a little bit have more abilities than ever. But that's just my saying. I mean, I can't really say all that. But this is what it does. I mean, it allows you to punch. Well, here's the thing I meant to say. Now, you can jump like, I don't know how much feet, 50 feet up in the air. I don't know, not like Superman. I mean, jump like a super jump, a big one. Some people that usually jump normal, but twice as normal. But that's just my theory. Now, also, you have to punch. I mean, punch through a car. I mean, you be able to punch twice as a normal human will punch, if I'm guessing right. Because, I mean, well, let's say you can be Superman, you can punch twice as strong. But the thing is, yeah, you will have some ability to push through doors, punch through doors, walls, maybe punch through cars as well too, the window, and probably door the person out the window. Well, out of some place, whatever. Like, because it increases your ability or hand strength. Like, let's say you have your bone, you have normal strength. You can barely push them, like, let's say 10 or 20, 5 yards, 6 yards over. With the exosuit, it'll probably be twice as much, I guess. But that's the same in my theory. But I know it's very inaccurate, but you have to listen to me on this. Because the exoskeleton suit probably will be, I hate to spoil it for y'all, but probably be the whole thing during the campaign, if I can say. Now, the whole situation with Call of Duty is about the PMCs. So, in other words, if you have not seen the first video, I mean, me talking about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, then you have to check it out. But PMCs means private military corporations. I almost said corporations. What the heck? Corporations. Now, excuse me. Now, there are new futuristic guns and things that we're going to see on Call of Duty. We only saw one of them. Now, the only thing that really surprised me, like as I said before, is one of the places that Call of Duty's Advanced Warfare is going to be taking place is California, the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, let's just say Los Angeles. We already seen the trailer. Yeah, it's possibly going to be like that. Now, we also see a double sight onto the gun as well too, in which this could be like some sort of scope or identification sight, somewhat a red dot sight, maybe with two sights or glasses. I do not know, but maybe it's somewhat going to improve. Feels like you're using the tracker sight as well. But let's go back to the exoskeleton suits, talking about how you can climb through walls. And this is surprising because you can be all Spider-Man like, you can climb through walls, shoot webs from your arms, and rappel from building to building. No, I'm just kidding. I mean that you can climb through walls on top of a building. Maybe it depends on what building, but I have seen this in the game called Bulletstorm. It's the same. Well, I think it's the same way for Crysis. I think I have not played it yet, but Bulletstorm had the same ability where you can climb through walls. You might want to play the first or second mission to know what they're going to talk about if you have not played it. Now, this is going to be somewhat interesting to see, but the exoskeleton suits is like somewhat different. Now, I cannot say that it's bulletproof, or can or cannot, because we do not know. There's a lot of things that we do not know of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, including the multiplayer, in which I will not discuss what's going to be on there, what's not going to be on there. I'm not going to talk about it for y'all. I'm not going to ruin it for anyone else. Unless I get leak information, I will tell. Now, what we saw was dragonflies, and if I'm right, maybe dragonflies. The campaign. There's going to be, I guess, dragonflies onto the game. Or as they usually call them, I think vultures. Let's see. I really cannot tell. Well, I can't say a dragonfly completely because it has to be like a quad roller, but it's probably going to be like a somewhat different, like the vulture with a cannon gun, 50mm machine gun attached with it, or excuse me, not the Griffin. That's like Dragonfly. But yeah, maybe like vulture type weapons, vulture type dual rollers. That's gonna be basically having an assault on Call of Duty Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Sorry, I'm struggling with the timing of my voice. But here's what else is gonna be going on. Now, I really forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this big heavy mech dude with a jug. This looks like a jug suit, not exactly like you're a Titan suit. No, I'm just kidding. This is like a super suit. I really cannot. I forgot what I was gonna call it, but let's just say the Crysis suit, I think. But nah, let's just go like that. Anyways, a super mech suit with the exos, and you probably gonna have the exoskeleton suit with the as well too. Which, when you have it out, you're gonna be able to use a machine gun under your arm. This is gonna be crazy. Exciting because this is like you're gonna pull this this gun out, and you're gonna be end up going on assault on anyone in the campaign. I'm not gonna say multiplayer because we cannot say anything about multiplayer yet unless I'm allowed to say it. Now, we already see the main character, but this is gonna be exciting because he has a gun in his hand. But wow, really going back and forth with the microphone. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's 1, 2. Main character, and our character is Kevin Spacey, or his alias version of it, if I could say. So yeah, hovercraft. Okay, I don't know about that. There is hoverbikes coming to this game. I'm gonna be surprised if this does happen because I've seen this, and I don't know. I really forgot, but it's gonna be cool if we can get the ride on hoverbikes in the campaign. Multiplayer, like I said, I'm not gonna say anything about that because here we go. Now we have somewhat a portable riot shield, some type of material that acts like a bulletproof wall or bulletproof barrier. Like, it's somewhat futuristic and allows you to use like a barrier riot shield. I mean, this kind of look cool, but here's the thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say one thing about multiplayer. Hope this thing does not shorten multiplayer, because then it's gonna be like, for me, okay, why the heck I had to say this? Next, there's a lot of things coming up next. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna show you a freaking big tank. It's surprisingly crazy that I can't tell what the heck I'm gonna be saying this, but this thing, it has like, it feels like a pulsar cannon. I mean, let's just say pulsar cannon, because I mean, if you get what the graphic look like, when it shoots out 2 missiles, goes like that towards the boat. It's like, it does shoot two missiles. It's somewhat like a tank or cannon. Matter of fact, a missile, which it's like big, and I really can't describe it completely. Like, it can do really complete damage to anything. I mean, towards the boat, you already saw how much it did. I mean, man, that's really crazy. I mean, we can get to see that. We can know what the heck's going to go on. Now, back to the beginning, where we see, I don't want to say ospreys, but somewhat helicopters with dual rotors. I mean, this is going to be futuristic, because the helicopter in the present time has, one rotor, two rotors. One on the front, the one that's in I think it's called, if I'm right, horizontal way, and the back side will be one with the vertical way, if I'm right. I think vertical, horizontal. Well, let's just say the one, if I'm not right, then let's say the one with the x-axis, that's on the top, and the back side will be the one with the y-axis. All right, do you understand that? Hope you do. But this is kind of looking good. This one, however, you have 2 on each side, aiming at the x-axis. So yeah. Oh, and you can camouflage. So in the helicopter, then you can camouflage as well too. Let's do this quick before we make this too long. Also, if you have the exoskeleton suit, you got like a other super suit, which you can camouflage as well too. Now, I will not talk about this in multiplayer, but this thing does look familiar in Black Ops 2, because you did have the option to camouflage yourself in Black Ops 2. In this game, of course, you're gonna have the same option, I guess, but it'll look really cool. Now, again, the guns. I can't really figure out the guns yet. They look futuristic, but I really can't describe them completely. And there's like, what the heck's going on? There's also a motion sensor grenade, in which it identifies all enemies. Like Black Ops 2, it usually identifies all enemies as well, like at certain radius. For Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I don't know if I can make this accurate, but unless you have glasses or the suit on, you probably will have the motion sensor grenade to tell where the enemies are at their current location, or their current location while moving, in which they're going to be moving and they're going to be spotted by the motion sensor grenade. I hope that I'm right. So let's recap. Exoskeleton suits are like one of the main things that we're going to see in Call of Duty. You have the main character, you don't not know his name. We also have the bad guy, which everyone's talking about, unless I really get it. I hope I can get this thing right. And that's named Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey plays as a bad guy. We don't know the real name of him neither. And we have a whole storyline going about PMCs. I mean, no spoiler, PMCs. About private military corporations, about what is going on here. But the question is, what are we going to see? And of course, I cannot say any more since there's too much information going on. So, I mean, about what that happened in Call of Duty. But you guys, it's up to you guys. Oh, one more thing before you go. The new engine. I forgot to talk about the new engine. Now, the new engine for Call of Duty by Sledgehammer Games. I didn't look up the leak information yet, but we can tell there's a new engine going on in this game. Call of Duty goes to the same thing. Now this game's doing the same thing. We're not pretty sure what this is going to be looking like, because this thing's really going off like there's going to be a new engine for Call of Duty Ghosts. Same thing for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We can't even make a current accurate decision if this is going to be legit, as in something that does not look bland, or it does look beautiful. Beautiful, like you see clearly. But what do you guys think of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Don't make it too spoiled or too early to call. It's gonna suck. But anyway, guys, leave your opinions in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys later. But anyway, my name is Shay, aka Child Show right here. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay and the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare trailer breakdown, first one. But I will see you guys later. Let me know on Twitter about your opinion, and I'll see you guys later. But anyway, as you know, toast out.